Hello everyone, we are pleased to announce that Raising the Bar Retail is becoming its own official mod. The first thing everyone should know is that the mod will be divided into 5 parts, or, to be more correct, divisions. Division 1 is everything from the beginning of the game to the end of Ravenholm. Division 2 is everything from the beginning of the coast to the end of Nova Prospect. Division 3 is the entirety of Nova Prospect. Division 4 is Street Wars, and Division 5 is the Citadel. Now on to the creation of Raising the Bar Retail. The creation of Raising the Bar Retail stems from my time with mods like Coterminus. I've always wanted there to be a mod that would add beta elements to the retail levels in ways that make sense. Thus why Coterminus is one of the inspirations. What else we'd like to point out is that this is not purely a reskin of the existing levels. A lot of new content and secrets were hidden on many levels. So, even if you're familiar with Half-Life 2, we'd recommend you take a look through these levels with a new eye to catch all of the details. Eeny Meeny was primarily assigned to this map, working alongside Dimitron to wrap it up. Adding new areas to existing levels was a no-brainer to giving players familiar with Half-Life 2 a reason to explore our maps. These added areas featured new combat encounters and art passing to the same standard as that of the rest of the map, emulating the designs set out in RTBR's rendition of their levels.
Revisiting Water Hazard meant taking a close look at the direction RTBR went with for their canal maps, and the additional reference of Episode 2's 2006 beta. Then, the goal was to couple it with the memorable atmosphere of the original maps, to create a best of all worlds. The Ravenholm mines always seemed like a missed opportunity in Half-Life 2, over before they really began. So in retail, we took inspiration from Episode 2's more sprawling mine complex, and RTBR's Division 2 climax of Minetown, making the space more logical and expanding their scope. The Ravenholm Church and the graveyard start off with very primitive geometry, so when updating the fidelity of the two areas, I took inspiration from the beta's iteration of the church. From there, I crafted a fully fleshed out interior to explore. Likewise, the graveyard map received more detail and gameplay alterations, which you will see later to cap off Gregorian the player's journey.
Tunnel 2A was a favorite of the team to edit, being that it allowed us to return to an iconic location, but with a new fun inspiration. We expanded the explorable areas of the map, giving more depth to the abandoned town, and also additional props for a savvy player to scavenge in their fight against the zombie denizens of Ravenholm. This was primarily my responsibility, with Dimitron assisting wrapping up the visual design of the map. The levels aren't the only thing being changed to match. Our texture artist Unknown Player has been hard at work, changing the textures of Raising the Bar, Redux, Retail's enemy models to resemble the color schemes seen in the final game.
I had always wondered how the RTBR Metropolis, as well as other characters, would look like in Retail Half-Life 2 colors, and Raising the Bar Retail was the perfect opportunity to explore that concept. Whilst working on these reskins, new techniques for nailing down details were learned and put into practice to help enemies match their surroundings better.
Zombies were probably some of the most challenging retextures that had to be done for the mod. The biggest ask was changing the color of the underlying shirt whilst retaining the blood detail, but some careful photo editing and painting in of details led to the result above.
The Combine Soldier is one of our favorite retextures, given Unknown's previous experience reskinning this model. Matching the camouflage details was probably the most difficult aspect of the retexture, but it really came together in the end result.
And now on to the new Zen Flora and Fauna variants. We're going to be adding new Zen Flora and Fauna variants for most of the RTBR Zen lineup to make the world feel more alive. The variants consist of new designs to help match the world of Half-Life 2 with a twist of RTBR. Along with the new variants, we're also creating the different stages of their lives, going from young to old. Here are some examples created by our concept artist, Sumlar. The designs were made to have a blend of Half-Life 1, but unique enough to feel like a new iteration. Our modeler, Kylo, will be bringing these concepts to life. You can also expect some of these designs to appear in Through the City. Well, that's all for us. We're currently still at work designing and polishing the first division to make sure it's in a good state before putting it in your hands. You can join the Raising the Bar Redux Discord server here, where we've been given our own channel for discussion. If you want to help with the development of Raising the Bar Retail, we're currently looking for art passers to help flesh out the world.
3D modelers. We're looking for talented 3D modelers with hard surface experience.
If you're interested in any of these positions, you can reach out to me, Tedisaur, on Discord. That is TEDISAUR. Thank you, and we hope to see you playing the mod soon.